Okay, so as you saw, I mean, that's not terrible. Love my little bracket. It worked out pretty well. It's hard to see in there because it's kind of shoved in there, but I can't find a bolt to go over the shock tower that I at least have that fits. So I found one that's pretty close. I was able to at least get it. It's probably the wrong pitch, but I was at least able to get it on the first thread or two. I didn't over tighten it or anything, but enough just to kind of hold it in place until I find a bolt that does fit. So if anybody knows what that size is, by all means, toss me a note. I also need to find I think this is it. My little cap goes on here. There you go, just to block off that opening where I took the hose off. So I'm just gonna set that, I don't think that's going anywhere, so I'm not gonna clamp that down. It's on there pretty good. And then I've got it wired up, so the blue hose that comes with goes on the back side of the blow-off valve. I've routed it around using the existing clips where the original hose goes into. Followed around. It would normally go into this port here. At least that's what I've seen from some of the other videos, like Colt's Place and way before the Fame or whatever his channel's called. But I'm running a boost gauge and I'm using this for the boost gauge. And so I just teed it off of that. I think it's gonna work. We're gonna find out. So let's start it up. See how it sounds. Seems to be working. I can at least hear it. Need to get it out for a drive and see. This is an automatic. So we'll see if we get the same levels of blow off sounds without having the ability to kind of control it with some shifting. But yeah, pretty cool. Super easy install. Hardest part is just like, as you'll see in I'm gonna do the time lapse of all that because it's not very exciting to watch, but this elbow here, this hose, that one, I just trimmed it to a place where it felt like, because I already had the elbow built in, that it would reach this mount that I created for the blow off here. It was hard to get, there are two different sizes. So the original hose end, I wanna say, if I remember correctly, is 3/4 of an inch. And then the blow off valve end, I believe, is 1 inch. It's somewhere around there, don't quote me. So I used a heat gun just to warm up the end of the hose, and I was able to force it on to the 1 inch side. I don't know if you can see here, but it's on there. It's not a problem. I was able to get the clamp on it and everything. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Otherwise, I'll have to, I don't know, an adapter or something. I started to print an adapter that I could use. Again, the same TPU to slide over one another, but I didn't want to use it unless I had to. Didn't have to. I was able to get it on there. The other thing is this hose here can be a little tricky to work around, at least where I mounted mine. Like if you don't mount yours where I did, like it might not have been a bad idea to extend, take this and move it way up here. But again, I was looking for a place where I could mount, not drill holes. It's pretty sturdy in there. Part of it is this hose is putting a little pressure on it, plus my bracket. And so it's like, it's not moving. So, yeah, we're just going to continue to kind of monitor and see how it goes. I mean, I think it's going to be all right, but that's the blow off valve. Let me know if you've got any questions. I'll have links to where I got my blow off valve and the hose, because that's a nice little piece of hose because you got all those different angles. You can cut what you need out of it, and it gave me a few. I have another piece left here that, if I need another elbow somewhere, I'll have it. So that's nice. And then if you're interested in that bracket, like I feel like some Jimnys I've seen actually have rubber caps over those brackets, which makes sense. And so there's no water that comes up through because you can see right to the ground through those. So, it's a solution for now. Is it permanent? I don't know. It got me to a place where it's installed. So maybe we'll change that in the future, but it's done for now. I'm pretty pleased with it. So I'll drive it around for a while and I'll give an update when I figure out if it helps. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.